The journey to self love begins with a leap of courage, a willingness to move through discomfort and uncover what you truly want. If you made it here, you already taken that leap. This is a safe space where we dive deep into self discovery, empowerment, and the beauty of embracing your authentic self. So, welcome to Ripping Out the Layers. Hey, welcome to Ripping Out the Layers, presented by Focus and Flow Healing. And I'm Charlene, and some people they call me Charlie. And today's episode, we're going to be talking about divine timing, being present, and trusting yourself. Yes, trusting yourself. Trusting yourself enough to slow all the way down. We talking about slow motion, slow down. I was even thinking about earlier this week. I was like, you know what? I'm in my sloth mode. You know what I'm saying? You know, y'all know about a sloth, you know. I was like, I'm in my sloth mode because I feel like the medicine of the sloth will teach you about ease. Okay. It will teach you about stillness, about discernment is protection. Okay. And it'll teach you about conserving your energy for what truly matters and how to honor divine timing. And so I'm realizing more and more that divine timing was always now. Hear me. Divine timing was always now. And I feel like divine timing isn't just about like the moment, but it's about the movement. Because we always like to say, like, oh, something happened in divine timing when whatever it is that we're looking for shows up, like the relationship or, you know what I'm saying, that contract or that big win or whatever that we're looking for. And when it shows up, then we're like, oh, okay, that was divine timing. Or when we finally zoom out and we look, we start seeing all the steps, how everything been aligning and everything been aligning to the moment of now. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm understanding that divine timing isn't just about the arrival, but it's the unfolding. You know, like the delay is what protected me. It was like the quiet season that taught me. It was all the no's that got to the better yes, you know. And then it just clicked for me. And the more I became present, the more I was able to see everything that was unfolding right before my eyes. So I feel like being present changed my relationship with divine timing because before I thought I was like, okay, I got to do more. I got to make it happen. I got to boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? But being present, it quieted all that. And I went from like, I don't have to ask when is it coming, but more of like, what is this moment trying to teach me? You know what I'm saying? And then that's when I started noticing my breath. And, you know, and started asking my body, like, okay, what are you feeling? You know, I feel like a lot of times we don't listen to our body. We don't listen to that intuition. And then, oh, because honestly, you know, our bodies be, people wait till their body starts screaming at them before they take action on something that your body is telling you that it needs. So if you ain't taking action on what your body telling you and what it needs, then how are you even listening to the little nudges, you know, when your intuition is telling you like, go left then right, or you know what I'm saying, don't do that. And then you like, oh, I knew I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, but you ain't listening. You ain't listen to yourself because you ain't trust yourself. And so it's about like, shit, I ain't waiting for my body to be screaming at me before I know, like, oh, okay, let me listen to my body. So I'd say all that to say, like, breath work has really helped me to be present, and it's become like a non-negotiable for me. And it ain't got to be all like deep, you know, breath this and that, but just simple like breathing in and breathing out to be able to like get out of your head and into your body, you know. And so speaking, let's switch gears. Let's talk about, as we continue talking about trust and how self-trust and connecting with divine timing, because feel like you can't really move in divine timing if you don't trust your intuition and what comes to you and through you, because you trusting like, okay, yes, this is the move I need to make. And in order to reinforce trust, you have to actually listen to yourself. Kind of like when you are building when you're building confidence. Like earlier this year, my motto has been like, do it afraid. And in order to build that confidence, I did it afraid. I was like, you know what, I got this. And even though I was scared, I'm still gonna show up and do it afraid. But that builds that confidence. It's the same thing. In order to reinforce your trust within yourself, you have to actually listen to yourself. When your gut tell you A, you better do A. You know what I'm saying? But if you keep choosing B and then having an afterthought, that ain't doing you no service. And so for me, in helping me build and trust, taking it back to 2017, my coach, shout out to Genesis, she was like, to build trust, manifest. And I was like, manifest, She was like, yeah, manifest, to build trust, manifest, because, and the idea about it, the way that she was explaining to me, it was almost like when you're manifesting, you're able to see, you're able to, listen to your intuition when it's telling you different things to do, as far as like, okay, um, it's not just about the outcome, but it's about trusting the voice within me and not second guessing myself. Like we was talking about before, not second guessing those nudges and those ideas that come out of that feel like it come out of nowhere. And then I started realizing like, okay, when I started listening to myself, that's when real alignment showed up. That's when divine timing was present. And it reminded me like, okay, divine timing has always been present. Like I don't need that outside proof or anything like that, but to trust the inner whisper within me. And sometimes to even trust the no's that I couldn't explain, and to trust when it looked like nothing was happening. Y'all know how it feels where it's like, okay, I'm going down this path, but it's like, okay, like I don't see nothing happening. But you have to trust that, especially like when your intuition is guiding you, and then your soul is like, yeah, this the move. And you're like, it don't look like the move, but and then at the end of the day, you end up finding out like, oh shoot, glad I listened to my intuition. And the thing about building trust within yourself, it don't happen overnight, and you have to give yourself that grace as you building a relationship, essentially building a relationship with yourself, so you can block out that noise and be able to hear beyond and to be present, because being present is the portal. So just like thinking about being present, I want to ask you, like, have you slowed down enough to hear yourself lately? Have you checked in with your body to just breathe, to just like be in the now? Or are you chasing divine timing? Or are you living within it? Like, are you living inside divine timing? You know what I'm saying? And just to understand, like, divine timing is already here. It's been waiting for you to come home to yourself. So it's like when you come home to yourself, when you're present, and when you trust and when you embody, that's when it reveals itself to you. It's like you don't have to wait. You don't have to be chasing it. All you have to do is just be. You know what I'm saying? And right there, that is more than enough. It's more than enough. Trust yourself. So I got some poetry from y'all. It's called Goddess of the Seas. And my reflection of this poem it's about seeing who you are and trusting that inner wisdom that has always been there. That is your birthright, okay? So this is called Goddess of the Seas. The depths of her creation beyond this realm. Intuition. The sea to see the waves of energy within me. I am her, but I didn't realize it before now. The beat of her divinity was a familiar sound. Rhythm deep within my soul, so sacred, very sacred. For the longest I tried to tune her out, looking for ways to contain the seed. Containing the seed was to contain me, going against the current, the waves to be free. She said, I am you, you are me. Fighting you is fighting me. The realization didn't ease the pain, for I thought I wasn't ready for the gift my birthright had obtained. Liberation, freedom, solitude, sacredness. You see, I am goddess of the seas. I see her now, feel her now, best friends with her now. I hold space for her now. She deserves it. I am. Yes, that's goddess of the seas. And you deserve it, okay? You deserve it. So thank you for tuning in to Ripping Off the Layers. Let this be your invitation to slow down, to move into your ease, to trust your own knowing. And let this be your reminder that you are already walking in divine alignment. You just got to be present. Just be present. And with every breath you take, that is right on time. So until next time, I'm Charlene. And remember to choose you today and always show up and show out for yourself.